IGT busted. Yeah, I'm trying to like. I think both my 1 and my 2 are actually decent. I mean, I'm in 8th place for 2. I just felt like I did all the tricks like first try. I wonder if I really, because what? Maybe I lost 2 minutes on Ripto. That still means I was 4 minutes behind. It just didn't seem like it. But I also haven't ran the game in a while, so maybe my feeling's off. I do not know. My in-game time for Spyro 3 is 57 minutes and 26 seconds. But I have no idea what that means. I want to say it's an hour and 20. Like, I'm going to be done at the 3 hour and 40 minute mark. Is my guess. My educated guess. So this is Spyro 3. You're back to getting dragons. You can move during the dragon cutscene like that. But I am not very good at it. So I'm going to not be doing that. Yeah, Isabel in the house. So yeah, there's not really a lot of new mechanics. Instead of the enemies having souls, they're back to having gems. So you're gonna see me doing that thing where I flame and jump up. I have to get 100 dragons, so it's a lot more than the first one. But this one, it's like a mix between the dragons and the orbs. Like there's so many dragons sitting around. Yeah, I'll try to explain some tricks as I go along. Again, this is the first time I've played this online, so we're just gonna hope everything goes well. Some of the dragons I'll move during, like that one, you have to move forward, you don't have to do any sort of turnaround. So I move during that one. I always bonk there, because I don't really have that angle down yet. But yeah, this one's really cool. You do like more involved stuff. Like you actually do the skateboarding in this one, which is kind of cool. Like it's cool how you do the shortcuts during skateboarding. The hovers in this are super hard though. Oh, I'm supposed to be missing that cutscene. That's kind of a bummer. You jump as far as you can there, because then you're farther ahead because of that cutscene. And I was saying this before, and I wasn't sure how many people were here. Ooh, that was close. The gem count on this route ends you with like 80 more than you need. So you don't have to ever really get any extras. The route just has so many gems in the way that it just lets you kind of have it easy. You can miss enemies, you can miss whole chests. It's very forgiving, which I enjoy because the tricks are so hard. It would be difficult to worry about gems and the tricks, especially if it was close. So this is the Hunter challenge like in Spyro 2, and he stays in the mission even though you enter the level. So you're gonna come out, I'm gonna come out of this level and still be in that mission, which is kind of cool. It's nice that it hangs out for 2 or 3 minutes for us. This has some really hard tricks off the bat. There's some flutters that you have to push into the wall to gain height on, which is not something that you would normally do on console. And it's a little bit difficult. It's not this difficult, but it is, it's going to take me several tries to do every trick in this game. Ooh. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Thank you. I appreciate the good luck. Yeah, this usually doesn't happen, but what are you going to do? This is kind of how 3 is for me. The tricks are a lot tougher. And this isn't even the hard part. I'm about to do an even harder one in a second. Yeah, this is actually, I've never done it this many times. This is just, you know, the trifecta curse circling back. That's... There we go. So that's what it looks like. This one's even weirder. You land on this pillar, and then you hug this wall as you come around, and it gives you enough height to get up there. That one is... So the problem with these is you can't just go around. They're necessary because you skip paying money bags to do different stuff in these levels. So almost every skip in this game is required because you don't have enough gems to do it otherwise, based on the route. I think to have money bags do the thing in the level, you need to have like 300 gems, and there's no way you can spare it because the route doesn't include it. So I'm flaming these guys to get them into the pot. You can actually flame them to start. You don't have to hit the button like the first one. So that's kind of fun. You want to try to flame these guys as soon as they stop, but it can be hard to time. I got the one at the end though, pretty tight. Doing a bonk for good luck. You know how we like to do that. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Cool. This one, there's these portals you enter in to do these like missions, right? So you're gonna always want to exit out. So you exit area, and it puts you back in the level. So it's different than the other ones, in that whenever you go in one of those portals to do a mini game, you exit out. So it's another kind of menuing input thing you have to keep track of. In this, we're going to get flight to get the thief, because it's a lot easier to chase him down. The thieves in this one don't have eggs that are separate, right? Because all the dragons in this game are actually in the eggs. So the thieves are important to get because they're actual, you know, dragons you need for your 100 towards the end. If you hug that gate tight enough, you don't talk to that guy. So again, a little bit of time loss, but Spyro 3 is our weakest, so I'm going to be using that phrase a lot. So you'll notice that in this one level, I'm getting 1 million more dragons than you would in 1, and 1 million more orbs than you would get in 2. This game's a lot more packed with dragons, and it's a good mixture of like dragons you just stumble upon, like this one, and dragons that are mission oriented. So it's kind of like a good mix between the two. I think that's why a lot of people enjoy Spyro 3 so much. You're not worried about different collectibles, and the collectibles you do get, you know, have cool requirements to get them. You need 100 of these dragons. The gems, I'm not sure. In the other games, I actually know the gem count you need overall. This one, I just kind of memorized the run and started going. I know the checkpoints, though. So I need 300 after this little segment I'm about to do. So I'm going to be above it. I'm going to be at like 330 or something, 327. Okay, so I'm going to be at 325. And then I'm going to pay him. And I'm only going to be at 25. So the gems seem tight in this game, but you get so many all at once towards the end. It's not as tight as you would think. It just is kind of tight at the beginning because these levels are so close to each other. And in this game, you have levels where you play as different people, and sections of levels where you play as different people. So she says, hey, Spyro, leave it to me. I'm going to climb this mountain. So now you're her. She has a jump, a double jump, and a super jump, where if you jump right as you hit the ground, you jump really high in the air. So how many gems I was short before I forget the number, but I'm about to get like 300, 400 all in this level. Like, this level is super gem heavy. There's a section up here where I destroy these 5 houses, and all the houses have like a ludicrous amount of gems in them. So that's probably necessary to get those 2 reds, but the guy takes a second to kind of load into his area. So usually it's just as fast, so you might as well grab them. These are the houses I'm talking about. You're supposed to jump on top of them, but if you get your jump perfect, you can hit them from below, which is very cool. So you have to kill all the houses and all the guys for the little goat you're escorting to feel comfortable going to his house. I've never had trouble with this before. Wow, I'm gonna die. I've never had trouble with this before. There we go. Okay, I don't have sparks. This is so weird. Like, it's so funny. I literally did this, like, without watching even the tutorial. I did this, like, casually for fun. This is really weird. I'm gonna die. Wow. I've never had that happen before. Weird. I couldn't tell what input I was doing wrong. Oh, you have to do the whole thing over again? Wrecked. I'm doing it again. Weird. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to do it fast. And now that you've killed all the spawners and all the guys, this goat feels comfortable to run across. We have gotten him home, and as a reward, we'll get Nan. Man, Spyro 3 is going smooth sailing, dude. Ooh, that's fast, LOL. So the next level is Molten Crater. This is one of the levels that we'll return to later once we have another character unlocked. There's a really, really fast dragon in that level, but you need Sergeant Bird, which is a bird that shoots missiles. It's a really cool character. So this game has like egg requirements for the specific levels at the beginning, which is kind of a cool mechanic. Instead of the whole world being available, it really wants you to work through these first couple in order, which is sort of interesting. And it's kind of a bummer we skip skip all the cutscenes, obviously, but the story in this one's actually sort of interesting because the main bad guy is this sorceress, and she has like an assistant named Bianca, and so Bianca starts off evil, but then she realizes like, hey, why are we attacking these poor people? And she ends up like coming over to your side. So it's probably the most dynamic out of all the stories, and you don't get to hear anything about it because you're speedrunning the game. I think I've gotten too many gems. I think all those enemies are supposed to just kind of run around. I always forget. That flutter's not hard, but sometimes you get hit by the warthog, so that one's sort of iffy. We're coming up on a very cool section. I'm going to be getting these thieves. So you're going to be able to tell this is a supercharge floor, but supercharge isn't unlocked in this section yet. So you get the first thief all natural. I'm super slow. I'm going to have to do a whole nother lap to get him, which is unfortunate. Usually I get him on the first lap. I took a bad line. But when you'll get him, and then the second thief, you get supercharge on, and it's a very cool thief. I really hope I get first try because it looks super impressive. Let's see if I can do this. Yes, that's cool. So you know, skip the corners, which lets you be able to hit them early. And it's not even like a flame too, so it's super sketchy because you're going straight for a bonk. You don't really have the width of a flame attack to hit them.
Ooh, that's fast.
Whew, nice. And the gems in this game, again, this is anecdotal, so maybe don't trust what I'm saying, but it seems like the gems in this game have to actually like go into Spyro before they're counted, whereas in the first two games, as long as you start to touch the gem, it counts. At least that's what it seems like, because sometimes I'll miss a gem and it seems like that's the reason. Oops. I want to get this bottle because it has a 10 in it. Again, you ended up so far ahead, I don't think that was necessary to go back, but I don't really want to risk it because this is my weakest game. So, you might have noticed that in 2, we don't have to do any of the speedways. In this, unfortunately, you do have to do the speedways, but they're very easy. I think they realized people didn't really like them, and they made them super straightforward. So instead of having to weave back and forth, or doing these sort of like crazy routing, you literally get them in order. So you get these rings, you get these dandelions, and you'll notice that I get them as intended. Like they're obviously in a very straight line. I don't think they intend you to do a supercharge like that casually, but it is faster. So you do a supercharge as long as you can, even to the point of jumping into this first spider. You can do some low dips here. I just don't want to risk it because sometimes I hit the cliffs. The butterflies are actually sort of hard because you're supposed to do some of these like dips to hit them all in a row. And that's probably the best I've ever done it. I still missed one, but whew, nice. That's the best I've ever done that. So you hit retry, which still counts your original run, but the speed runs or the speedways have missions hidden inside them. So that's how it is in 2 as well, but you don't get to see it in this run. In this one, we actually do this mission. I fail this mission 100 times in a row. So if I can do this, it's actually a miracle. I'm gonna get hit by this guy. Oh! Dang it, I knew it. I'm gonna fail this probably 3-4 times in a row. It's very easy to get it first cycle. I'm just very bad at it. Like that. Like I'm supposed to already have hit 2 of those UFOs. I'm just really bad at aiming these bullets. I miss constantly. Yeah. And those the yellow like laser orbs they shoot at you have such a huge hitbox. Okay, there we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Then you're supposed to hit that guy, that guy. Wow, I'm actually going to do it like... Oh my god, I did it real cycle. That's the first time I've ever done that. So because I retried, I come back and I get both the dragons at once. And then I have to make sure I hit exit level. Because if you start any of the other ones, it starts them. So you have to be really careful with your menuing there. So you don't enter something unnecessarily. But yeah, I had to do the mission a couple times, but I got fast cycle at the end, so you gotta see it. Man, I probably should not be drinking a Diet Coke during this. That's kind of that's how you have to use the bathroom, but this level has an out of bounds, which I don't know how to do. I've done it once, just by mirroring what the world record did, but it was pure luck. I didn't know why I did it. I don't know the mechanics behind it. So I'm still going to try it. because it looks really cool. So it's kind of a cool thing to show off. But if I get hit even once, I'm just going to go a long way around. So you talk to that guy. Again, I have to keep remembering that you get super ahead in gems. I don't know why I keep trying, but you flutter out of this. You get these. And here's the clip. I'm going to try it. Yeah. You can get out of bounds there and skip this part, but I don't really know, again, why it works. You can just skip into the next portal really quick instead of having to do this. So there, for some reason, there's where that portal is, there's a portal beneath it that's some sort of, you know, dev out of bounds portal for no reason. And it leads to the same section. Oh, come on. This character is really hard to control. You use her a bunch of times, and her jumps are so janky. You lose inputs a lot because she does these little bounces. I'm going to try to get both these baskets before he starts the cutscene. Sometimes you miss that. You have to hit the input really early. Your mission is to kill these turrets. I think the game thought you were going to do your super jump to get on top, but the turret has a hitbox on its, you know, barrel, I guess. So you can actually do the mission really simply by just hitting each barrel once. Sometimes you have to hit boxes as they come down because they don't all explode. But you do this mission about, you know, a minute faster than the game intended you to do. Because you blew up from the bottom, you didn't get these last 2 gems. So you come over here and get these gems before you exit the area. Now it's off to the end of the level. The next dragon coming up, I struggle with getting first try. It's a very easy section that I have memorized, but the controls are way wonky. So you come in this air tunnel, and you have to hit all these Rhynocs. But because it's water movement, you sort of like drift around these edges. So you have to like do these crazy overcompensating turns into the wall to get the right angle on some of these guys. And unfortunately, I miss sometimes. Oh, that was like a barely moment. That was a burly. So the mission is to get this guy out of a chokehold. You hit that guy. He's finally free. He shows you his little friends. And he gives you a dragon. Yay! Dragons are fun. And now, it's the first boss. The bosses in this game are about 400 times easier. At least than Gulp. They're all pretty straightforward. At the end, the sorceress is kind of like Ripto, where there's a lot of stuff you need to hit first cycle, and I'm not the best at doing it. I should probably tell the game I'm done with that level. So, he'll teleport you directly to the balloon, which is nice. Oh, I always forget that they have you facing the wrong direction, though, and I start charging. And it's sort of, I always thought it was weird about this game. It tells you to go to the Midday Gardens, but then it puts you in the Buzz's dungeon first. You think the option would just be go to the boss or whatever, but we'll give it to them. If they just want to do it some complicated way. There's a cutscene before. We're in here. This guy's fairly simple. It's just all about charging him into the lava. He has a cycle in the middle where he has this flame around him. Oh, dang. You can kind of trick him by juking one way and going the other, but he didn't fall for it. There is something tricky about him. If you stand right here, he doesn't hit you. So he does this crazy like, oh, I didn't get the right spot. He did hit me. I don't know if you saw it. He crushed me. Where's that spot? Is it right here, maybe? There you go. If you don't do that, he rolls around like a lot. So you let his flame kind of expire. And that was perfect timing. I almost went too early. Yeah, if you don't do that, he literally flies around for 20 seconds. So you really want to make sure you get this standing correctly. I think I'm too close to him. This is probably bad. Yeah, I was way too close. I gotta make it through 2 cycles, so. This one, he gets rid of the ring and does the flame breath, which I think he maybe thinks is stronger, but it's easier for you to hit him. And he's dead. And that was not me. The game automatically runs you back to the balloon. It doesn't let you have any sort of free reign in the boss areas. Except there's a funny trick coming up where you can sort of glitch the balloon transportation. So stick around in the next world. Check it out after the next boss. This level up here was the hardest for me to do casually. I don't know why. I died so much on this level when I did my first playthrough. There's a way to skip this cutscene, but I don't really have the timing down. So instead of attempting it and then messing up and having to watch it anyway, I just take the loss on the cutscene. You talk to Hunter. I don't know why this happens. It's the only time in the game that you have to do this. Oh. It's the only time in the game you have to miss it. And then that unlocks the level. Isn't it? It's more fun when you earn it yourself. I think that's what he was thinking. Oops. I always forget, you have to hook a little bit right, otherwise you get the cutscene. Wow. You jump over that ledge early because it draws that guy out sooner, which means you have less of a chance of getting hit by him. At least that's why I do it. It might be faster also, but I just do it because I'm afraid of getting hit. Oh, like that. Oh, please. Ah. Oh, we're playing with fire there. Literally. Boy. So this part's kind of cool. You hit the fireworks, and after the last firework you hit, you do a whole little you try to get a whole segment done before the firework hits its objective. It's hard when you can't see it. So you try to get this green or gem just because it's fun, but you really want to just make sure you get those 3 purples. I forgot the cutscene. I'm missing one of these 5 gems, I think. Yeah, okay. And this is the skateboarding part. Anyone that played this game as a kid, this is most likely what they remember if they remember anything. It's just so unique and weird. Except you fly through it because he's teaching you the tutorial. And obviously if you're running the game, you know how to do it. I don't. That was, I did not go off the corner of the ramp enough. Okay. This part I actually struggle with. You have to do 900. I'm not really good at counting, so I just go for like 4 spins, and it's sort of risky. This one you have to get a certain number of points, but as long as you fit 3 flips into that, it's the right number of points. You don't have to go off the ramp. And now you go up and challenge him to a one-on-one. If anyone's ever played Tony Hawk, it's exactly like tournament mode. You don't have to do the whole thing. If you know what his points are going to be at the end, you just give up now, and it plays it out via the computer. It knows he'll never beat you, so it just gives it to you, which is fun. You just gotta do 6 flips in a row. Cake.
Ooh, that's fast.
Okay. Icy Peak. When I ran this game last, if you skip the cutscene after Icy Peak too fast, it makes you watch the whole thing. So it's not like a soft lock, but all your buttons stop working and you can't skip the cutscene. So I have to remember not to just jam on the buttons, which is going to be hard for me because my default is button jam. There's a trick at the beginning of this level that saves you a bunch. It saves you like whatever, 12, 15 seconds. I've gotten it the last couple times. You have to hit this TNT enemy at just the right angle to kill the ice wall. If you don't kill the ice wall, you have to wait for the NPC to get off the cannon to use it. So let's hope I hit him at the right angle. That's perfect. Oh no! Dang it! You have to hit that guy, otherwise he hits you. So this is where the flutters in this game start getting hard. Did I get that? Okay, cool. So I'm setting that cannon up because I'm gonna flutter to it later. I have to flutter up there, which is pretty difficult, especially when I don't even attempt to do it. Cool. And then I have to do a flutter off this. Cool. Ooh, it's already tough, and that's not even like where I'm worried about. I hit that guy to this ice wall. Get those guys. And we do the mission. That's like the level mission. We come down here to this portal, and we got 2 more thieves to get. It's kind of like the first. There's some very easy tricks to get them. This one, I don't know why they didn't put some sort of invisible force field, but they let you just get that guy. This guy, you jump off here, and you go backwards, and you hit him right in the grill. That one is, I enjoy that sequence. I just can't believe that they,
Ooh, that's fast.
like, you know, the little flutters in this game aren't a secret, you know? It's crazy that they just, you know, let that be in there. This is where I can't skip the cutscene too early. So, let's let it play. There we go. And this thief starts going as soon as you're on the stairs. So you actually have to do the stairs fast. Usually you don't have that much pressure to do stairs fast, but that one, he already starts booking it. And this is where you get the missile bird. He's very cool. He's probably my favorite, you know, what do you even call it? Third party character or whatever you want to call it. Alternate character. He's very fun.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take...
Mission ac- Ooh, that's fast.
Hello? Oh, okay. That's weird. My mic wasn't muted. It was just out of my computer enough. Oh, no. Okay, this is really bad. Oh, we got caught in the guy. Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, man. I've never gamed over in this game. I don't even know what happens. That's horrible. I have no idea what happens. I've never struggled on that trick before. I mean, I definitely have to start at the beginning of the level, which is horrible because that was the last thing I had to do in the level. So that just means it's another, whatever this is, 4 minutes and 16 seconds or whatever. Oh, no, it spawns you at the beginning of the world. Oh, good. I mean, and the thing is, I just have the route so memorized, I don't really know where another dragon is. I would say, oh, I'll just do a backup dragon. I don't know a single backup dragon. So I literally just have to do the whole level again because I don't know it well enough. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, wow, so I wasn't talking. Oh, no. Oh, I can just guidebook there. Oh, yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that. I mean, I'm just so used to not having to do it. Oh, never mind. Wait. Oh, I beat the level. There's a vortex here. Or the bridge is built. Oh, this is cake mode. Okay. Look at it. I don't even have to do the fly. Oh, maybe I should just do that on purpose. Okay. Hey! So this is where I do guidebook after this level anyway. So, ooh, that's fast. Yeah, Pee-wee, he's my favorite. Do you know who Pee-wee Herman is? That was my dude when I was a kid. I was Pee-wee Herman I was in for Halloween in like 2nd grade, 3rd grade or something. Oh, I loved Pee-wee Herman. So, you may ask, you're too young to watch this show, but I know, yeah. So, this, you warp all the way back here because the egg is right in this wall. So it's super quick. And now you just travel straight back to the second boss. So it only takes a minute kind of out of your way. Spyro 3 it has the perfect mixture of, like, I like the gameplay. Like, how some of the dragons are out in the open and some are missions, and the music and the skateboarding. Yeah, I had not played this game till later in life. I missed out all these years. So, we're a little bit behind. I think the Lost Fleet does suck. Casually, it's the worst, especially that, like, that skateboard race or whatever. Oh my god. Like, I had to literally play that 30 times, and I'm a full-grown adult, you know? Oh, it was so hard. I literally looked up on YouTube how to do the race faster. I didn't really know how to do the tricks. Like, I was so lost. So this guy is like an easier gulp. Because of rubber banding, yeah. Oh, like the actual like speedway races are so horrible. I hate those. The 100% run just drags when you have to do all those races, man. Like, I don't know if I could ever do it. I think I not only would I be worried about my viewers getting bored, I think I would get bored. Oh. You know what's so funny? I thought the Jinx. I literally was like, this fight's going so well. I just thought it and that happened. He is the easiest, yes. I love it. It's like a super simple gulp. And here's the part where Spyro just jumps off.
Ooh, that's fast.
Bye, Spyro. I hope you find your dad. He gone. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. If there's some sort of soft lock I don't know about, that instead of just ruining like your current game, it ruins like a save file. Oh my god. I'm 3 hours in. That would be such a bummer. I don't think something like that exists, but let's hope not.
Listen to
Oops. Ah! This bottle's made out of hardened steel. Man, they're really investing in their gem storage. These dragons are on the next level, man. This has like one of my favorite tricks in this run. I've only ever done it once, and it was my first try. I had my first try and I've never done it since. So, do twin dragons. What's that? Is that a name of a trick? Oh. I don't remember what the... I don't know if I know what a single mission name is. I'm so bad at like I don't think it cheapens it necessarily, but I really should just like memorize more facts about the game. You know, it's not like I'm submitting to GDQ or something, but I think it would help me understand the game better. But oh my gosh, now I know what you're talking about. That's the worst. It took me, I bet it took me half an hour to beat that. Like I really think it took me half an hour. Okay, let's see if I can get this bomb skip. Oh, I was an inch away. Oh my god, when you literally roll on the edge. I've never been that close. Like I've either just made it or not. I've never rolling on the edge before. That was lit. Man, we out here. Whew. Okay. We're doing a little iffy. And I can't tell if it's because this is my worst game or because I've been playing for 3 hours. I think it's because it's my worst game. I don't necessarily feel any worse. But yeah, Randy, prob's a little bit of both. That's I'll give myself that excuse. I think I'm just not as practiced as I should be to even really be attempting this, but I got under an hour, so it's not like I It's not my time. It's not like my PB is horrible or anything. But it's also not the best. But also is like all the flutters that I have to do in the last world, I literally tried for like 3 minutes each. So if I can just do both those within the first like 5 tries, I'll instantly get back all my time loss. Oh, I always hit that. Oops. Oh. Nice. Hey, we did it. We got the worst level and we didn't even have to skateboard.
Ooh, that's fast.
Nice. We almost got Bentley. I know Bentley is a lot of people's favorites too. I think I like him as a character, but the level's probably my least favorite of all their like home worlds or whatever, like their home planets. Where am I? I went the wrong direction. Yeah, the camera's just so tough because of the mechanic where you can start going right away. It's like, it's so goofy. Like stuff like that, like the people that are good know how to like do that whole up and left thing blind to go in the Charmed Ridge. And, oh, the camera for Bentley, yeah. The thing I wish his like spin move came out faster. I feel like there's so much like, I want to say input lag, like it's like it's that specific of a move, but
Spyro.
I just wish that came out quicker. This is probably the level that I'm worst at. So we'll have to see how this goes. Okay, so far I'm doing decent. Okay. Wow. It's always happens like that. I always get hit by those guys. This flutter takes me a long time. Unless I talk about it, then I'm luck box. That was sick. I've never gotten that first try. Come on. Clutch box. I forgot that you watch Hbox. I think you were using the emotes in the channel the other day, if I remember correctly. You were 4-year sub. Dang, I thought he started streaming recently. Man, that's a power user right there, man. I usually never catch his stream because I'm watching some Spyro thing, but I watch all the YouTube videos. He's my favorite.
Recording. I just blocked.
did he do something? Or do you just not, you're just kind of done with it? Yeah. Is it too, like, not commercialized? Well, actually, maybe commercialized is the word for it. Like, he's become just another Twitch person. Oh, yeah, that would do it. It's definitely all ultimate. I just kind of like his, the entertainment stuff he does. Like, I like the whole, like, Doombox thing. I like his emotes. Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, T-Bone? Thanks for bringing the homies along. 40 orb went okay. I think I was something, I was something super behind. Like, I was like 6 minutes.
Ooh, that's fast.
I was like 6 minutes behind, my PB. But as far as like a trifecta and just kind of like trying to keep up, I think it's going pretty solid. My Spyro 1 was only off by like 16 seconds from the best I've ever done, so you can't complain about that. This Spyro 3 run, I really don't know about
Hi again.
because I don't really know my time that well on this yet to like estimate where I'm at. There's some impossible tricks coming up. How'd it did not go well. No, T-Bone! Yeah. Dang. Did everything, was it failing with like the tricks or did Gulp, screw you over? Because I got a really good hockey and a really good Gulp and I still was like 6 minutes behind.
Where are you?
Crystal Glacier, yeah. It's, man. 40 orb is like, is tough. Like, I know I have so much time save, but so many things have to line up for that to even really be applicable. It's like super tough.
If you
Oops. I know there's a faster way to do this section, but I don't know what it is. So I just do it casually. Dang, that's a rip right there. When your run is like all golds right off the bat, and then just something shows up to give you a bad time, that's when your heart starts to hurt. And then once your heart's hurting, how you even gonna finish, you know? That's what it's all about.
Ooh, that's fast.
Okay. So after Frozen Altars, I believe I guidebook back to the beginning of the world because it's technically faster. So let's hope I remember. Oh yeah. I was like, what's going on? I forgot there was a cutscene there. That was spooky. Thought the game was shutting off. When your game flashes a black screen, yikes.
Welcome.
I like that skip. I wish I didn't take damage during it, but I usually always take damage. You got a free goal? Teach me how to do that. Okay. So here's the only like drought part of the run. You literally alternate pressing X and A until the guy dies. Oh, look at this, dude. We're floating like a butterfly. We're stinging like a bee, dude. Oh my gosh. He didn't even know that Cassius Clay was about to eliminate his life force, my dude. So, it's always nice to get a haymaker off the bat. It makes your chances more likely that you'll finish this in one round. I've never not finished it in one round, but I've gotten like, 7 seconds left or whatever. So I'd rather just finish him off quickly and not push it. Oh, he's getting these. Oh my god, he's getting these perfect parries, my guy. God, he's getting the perfect shield grab. Oh man, this guy's the real deal. This guy's been training for the Olympics, Golden Gloves.
Thanks.
Okay, that actually was probably the best I've ever done that level. I got all the tricks. Yeah, I got all the tricks first try. I just got hit at the beginning. Man. Oh, gosh, I'm not even... My splits are going to be so weird. But that's fine. Man, imagine every hockey goal just being done for you. I would pay someone. Not that I'm doing a bounty on it, but oh man, I would pay not to have to do it. So this boss is pretty straightforward. You can kind of hide under his body, and it makes him do a certain attack that you can skip really quick. But but you have to kind of get lucky, or have really good spacing to have him do it the first time. So let's see if we can get the good RNG, or the good movement or whatever to get under him first time. Because then it's super easy. Otherwise, you have to do one thing a little bit different. No! I wasn't close enough to him. Alright. You have to be under him so he does the flame attack. Because if he does the crab attack, he doesn't keep going. But now that I got him stuck on this flame cycle, you literally just camp underneath him, and he just does it over and over. I even somehow finessed getting a fodder underneath him. That was pretty sick. I needed ammo, so I kind of had to do something risky there. Oh no! I need to fix the link thing. If that's the clip of you doing the hockey thing, I do want to see it. It's under your channel, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Ooh, that's actually, yeah, on Discord, maybe someone has seen it or, like, knows. Because, yeah, usually my hockey is the opposite, where they just bounce it back and forth 400 times. So this is another part of the run where you guidebook back because you go to the speedway so you can get lots of gems really quick. So I'm going to get one egg in Midnight Mountain, and then I'm going to teleport back to where I came from. Teleport back to where you came from, you punk. Okay, sorry, Moneybags. I'll do it.
Spyro, I know.
I'm assuming it happened during the part where you're just versus the goalie, right? It didn't happen on the 1v1 part. Thanks for making it through, guys. We're actually almost there. The end was just a distant dream. And now, as soon as this is over, we only have the last world to do. Which, oh yeah. I'll give myself a PogChamp on that. It might be. I honestly, man, I wish I knew the timing better. It's gonna be close to 4 hours. It also depends how quick I get the tricks. I'm actually worried that it'll be sort of embarrassing because you have no idea. Like, there's one trick where I really am gonna have to do it 60 times, and you're all gonna have to just spam F 100 times while I miss it. And then you can throw a cool, Randy easy at the end when I crush it. Oh! Yikes. Never missed one of these guys before. That guy was a slippery snake, man. He just juked my life out. Oh yeah. All Speedway hitboxes are just like, oh, they're torture. Okay, and I have to be careful of the menuing here. I gotta make sure I exit instead of accidentally do the run again. Alright, cool. I take that one probably a little bit too slow on the menu, but just restarting one of those things just is super annoying. It's not even about the timing. Oh. So now we get a guidebook back, and then we're done with having to worry about that. And I'm pretty good on gems, especially because the last level just has a billion extra. You don't really have to even worry about it, which is so sick. Because when you worry about money, that's the root of all evil, guys. Go. Go, go, go. Thank you, Chrissy. I'm almost there. Only, what is it, 4 more levels to go? 5 more levels? We're coming up on the first really hard trick. Hopefully I make it look easy. Like, hopefully I look stupid because of how much I've been hyping it up and I get it first try. That's my real goal. Is to pretend I'm trolling you guys with how hard it is. Okay. Please, please, please. Let me do a first try that I don't deserve. Pretty please. Like, and I don't even know if there's visual cues in this. Like, I've gone as far as to, like, try to plan where I'm jumping. It doesn't really help. I really just have to brute force it until I get good. Oh my god. I thought that was it. I have practice, but I just feel like I'm not good at it. Like, these tricks, like, you know, oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm just not good at the hovers. Like, you know, ones that have a little bit more leeway, like the gem, like that first gem thing in Spyro 2, like, ones that have a little bit higher of a window, I got. But the ones like that are literally, like, you know, they seem to at least be, like, frame perfect. Like, I am not good at doing it perfect. Like, even this one, that's pretty simple. Sometimes I'll miss that one. That's definitely my weakest part.
Hi, Spyro.
But parallel to the wall, does that give you more height or just easier to line up? So I don't think the only one I ever really do parallel to the wall is the window in Breeze Harbor, because that's like how it's situated. Okay, I'll have to try that. I didn't know there was like an easier way to do it or whatever. Which I definitely need, because mine are iffy. Am I partaking in our Splash charity event? No, Chris. I mean, this is the first time hearing about it. If there's an event, I will definitely check it out and donate and stuff. That's how you do all of them except for Misty Marsh. Oh no! Next month? Alright, cool. I'll have to check it out. This is my first time hearing about it. That's fun. Oh, is that the 1545 thing? Because I'm super excited about that. I've never caught one live. Never. We're not big enough streamers to participate, LOL. Oh no, a link I can't see. Okay, so this one, like, that's the easy one compared to what I'm about to do. Like, there's a Discord link. Unlucky. This one where I have to jump on the torch, I am horrendous at. Yeah, we definitely need to change the links thing because, you know, I just didn't really know going into it. I thought I was going to get spammed. I thought it was going to be crazy. But no, people just link stuff that's helpful. I'm sure you can invite it. Oh, you're invited? Oh, cool. Fun. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me just brute force it with no rhyme or reason until I get it. Oh my gosh, that was so close. I don't think I've ever done this one in less than like 60 tries, so we can have a fun conversation about something while I do it. Oh, that was so close. Yay! Yes! That's, I mean, it's embarrassing still how long that took, but that's easily the fastest I've ever done it by 30 tries. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was sick. Yay! World record, here I come! Oh, that was fast too. I never usually do that. I usually have to do a couple,
You may now enter the... Very well then.
T-Bone. Oh no, this is part of the run? Oh yeah. Me being so bad Spyro 3 is, oh, and going the wrong direction is, oh wait, I am going the right direction. Is 100% part of the run. You don't do tank 2? No. Again, this is probably the game I probably like the least knowledge in. I just kind of did exactly what the world record does. So. Oh my gosh. Casually? Oh my god. This, I mean, I realized that I needed to kill all the sarcophagi after I was already done with the level, and I had killed all the guys that shot the rocks, so I had to restart the level and play it all over again. Oh my gosh. Furious. Yes. Dynamines is, the guys hit you from so far away. You have to do, like, you have to flame them so early. Same thing with the dynamite guys. But at least we know that I'm ahead in gems by 1 billion. So, like, I don't even have to get you know, anything really. I can miss half the gems in this level. Oh man, we're coming up. I mean, I think, yeah, this definitely has to be under 4 hours, right? I have 3 levels to do. This level, you basically run through, like, from beginning to end. You don't do a lot of, like, extra sections, portals, whatever. Crystal Islands is the same thing. And because my gems are so good, I don't think I'm going to get a single gem in these guys. I'm just going to try to cut off as much time as I can. Chrissy says, your Twitch name insane. Whose Twitch name is insane? Randy Bobandy TV? Yeah, bonkers. Bonkers City, man. Just kidding, I love your name. What? Someone called me like, I forgot someone said that every time they read my name, it looks like it says, like green tea or something.
Ooh, that's fast.
I thought that was really funny. Yeah, you can call me Lemon, or you can call me whatever. Ion. Oh, welcome to the chat, Ion C A the Limon. Welcome. Yeah, it could use for probably some capitals if I could retroactively do it. T-Bone, that was literally me the first time I rated you. You can change it? Oh, I can't change it now. It's part of the lore. It's deep in the roots of the Crystal Islands. We're committed, just like we're committed to finishing this trifecta, even though it's really off. You vote the W? What if I can capitalize like the yeah, like the O or something. I think the O would be good. Just really throw people off. Like use the capitalization in like a mean negative way. Or like the H or something. Oh, I knew I was gonna miss that. Dang. This is how many lives do I have? I usually just miss this one 2 or 3 times as well. Oh, I have 1,000,000 lives. Okay. YOLO. Yeah. We're out here to confuse people. Like if you had to decide between having a nice identifiable brand and confusing the entire world, wouldn't you want the second one? You know what I mean? Like who wants people to tell their friends to watch me and you know. I like the T. That one's lit. This is like my favorite trick in the run because it's so simple. It's like Mario playing Super Mario 64. You fall off, and it looks like I'm jumping off the lamp, but I'm actually jumping off like there's a whole little square of invisible land there. I don't know. I like it because it's like Mario 64. Yeah. And that trick is like super forgiving. When I first saw someone do it, I thought you had to fall in the right spot, and they kind of like glitch through the land and stuff. There's like a million ways you can do that trick and still get it correctly. Chrissy, you're like that human. You're like that little you're like Gretel from this game, or Hansel, whichever one's which.
Ooh, that's fast.
I once ate a whole woman. One more egg. One more egg. One more egg. Man. What if I would have had 98 eggs here? There's one egg that's really easy to miss, or at least the way my brain works. The one that's right ahead of me there through that gap. I missed that in one of my runs, and I was panicked. I had to go through my whole guidebook. I was trying to figure out the level, and I realized it was the home world. And so I was like, oh, oops. Okay. Well, we got sub 4 hours. Because if Sorceress takes me 13 minutes, I'll reset in the middle of the fight. So, we're definitely under 4 hours. I mean, it's not like this is a short fight, but it's not a 12-minute fight. Oh, I'm going to take... If I finish this in under 4 hours, I'm third on the leaderboard for Trifecta. Oh, I like the sound of that. That wasn't even the purpose of this. Because will this count? Because I think Nos is an any percent no major glitches, and he just kind of took the time loss. Oh no. You're supposed to get multiple shots off with that weapon. I got one. Cool. Got her. Ha. Sometimes you gotta hit him with a sneak diss. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. I was trying to be sneaky. I thought that would work. Oh. Dude. She's impervious. This category is super undeveloped. Hey, we did it, boys. Our first medal. Wow, easy clap, guys. Oh, what? I've never gotten damage from hitting her before. Oh, wrong one. Oh no, I'm throwing! I'm throwing! Where am I going? I'm throwing, guys! Oh, that was a sketch fest. I'm so bad at flying this. You're supposed to be able to kill her in like one cycle. Mondo!
It's a funny thing. Now, how many times?
Oh, it was free. It was free, guys. Mondo. Mondo. I was here. Oh, thank you for the GGs. Don't forget to show in-game time. Thank you, T-Bone. I was caught up in the excitement there. Let's see if this is even better than my Spyro 3. If it is, why was I even doing Trifecta? Like, what an embarrassment. Hey, it was! I beat my PB by 4 minutes.